Anyway, I'm going to start with the fact that I love baking cookies. Um, I shouldn't love it that much, or I shouldn't enjoy the after effects. I should enjoy eating them. But they're good. I think I make excellent cookies. With that being said, I attempted sugar cookies tonight, and although they taste amazing, I will probably never make another sugar cookie. Ever. Or at least this recipe, because this recipe, I mean, it wasn't hard to mix up or anything, get everything ready. But when I'm trying to use I'm pointing like you guys know, the air fryer, which is the oven, I've been using that thing nonstop. No matter what I'm making, I use the air fryer. You can only put on the rack for 6 cookies, and I use parchment paper. So because I'm using parchment paper, I don't want to double stack, because you can put like 4 shelves in there total. And I don't think it'd cook evenly with parchment paper, because normally the air fryer goes up through the holes. And I think it would prevent that from happening. The cookies wouldn't be cooked evenly, or some would be overcooked and some would be undercooked. Long story short, it sucked 6 at a time, and it made, I would say, about 3 or 4 dozen. So I probably won't use that recipe, even though it tastes amazing. I tried one batch, probably 10 cookies or so, in the RV oven, and let me say, I cooked them 2 minutes less than, I put a timer 2 minutes less than what it called for, and I pulled them out 2 minutes earlier than that. So 4 minutes total earlier. And the bottoms were black. So I turned the oven off, and I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore. So the air fryer is what does the trick, and it cooks them amazingly, but it just takes so long. And I don't know. I need cooling racks. I learned that I need cooling racks instead of just leaving them on those racks and letting them cool on their own, because it just doesn't work. Because those racks come out and they're hot. And then I'm dealing with a friend who is in a deep depression, to say the least. And it's making me uncomfortable even talk about it. So I'm trying to be as vague as possible. Hold on just a moment. Anyway, a friend is, okay, I got a couple friends, 3, 4, that's dealing with some pretty rotten stuff. And the particular friend that has kind of got me all bummed and sad feeling today, is really struggling. The comments was said something along the lines as I need to be put under or put down, or anyway, long story short, she didn't feel that she needed to be on Earth. She just didn't need to be alive, which concerned me, and it bothered me. It hurt me. So, being myself, trying to send all these cheerful, positive things that about her, and words of encouragement and whatnot, and they get thrown back because the person's in a deep depression. And I know this because I'm there myself, and I'm trying to keep my head just barely above the water, and everybody else is being sad and depressed, and everything just puts me in a wrong state of mind, a negative or down state of mind, I guess. And it's not a happy feeling. It's not something that I like talking about. I don't like talking about, mental health or any of that. And I've dealt with some depression most of my life, or most of my adult life. Um, Low self esteem, of course, and things have just not worked out or have gone as planned, and in many areas. And you try to fake a smile, you try to be happy and cheerful, and on the days where you've tricked your own mind thinking you're happy and cheerful, everybody else knocks you off your little totem pole that you're on, and you are kind of zapped back into reality, and it sucks. So I am what I naturally want to do is just kind of tune off everything, just close my mind, close my ears, don't look at the messages. If the friends want to be kind of Debbie Downers or whatever you want to call them, sad place, just ignore them, because that'll make me feel better not to have to be brought down by hearing all the negative and the wishing they weren't alive. And although that part's true, my heart won't let me, because I love the people and I hate that they're going through that, and I want to help them. So it's kind of, damn if you do it, damn if you don't, because you're not gonna. I'm not. I'm not doing anything but just treading water, trying to stay above. I'm not making much sense, I'm sure, to you guys, but I'm trying to keep myself in a place where I'm happy and coping. And these people are making it difficult to cope. And one of my friendships is pretty severed right now, and I was very angry with the person, and things have started kind of getting better with me and that person, which I'm, grateful for. But there's still those underlying issues that I feel need to get out, because they're just going to sit in the back of my mind, and anytime something goes wrong or something's not right, then that's going to be the first thing that's going to go through my head. And I figure if I could just get it out and, say what really bothers me with that situation, and just be done with it, it can get worked out, and we'll have to bring it up again. Unless, of course, it doesn't. I'm looking at my Fitbit and people are sneaking up on me. Guess I better get up and start running. Not gonna happen. But anyway, I'm trying to keep my mental health in check, and it's a real crummy time of the year to do that, because the holidays are my favorite, or always were my favorite. In particular, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Thanksgiving was always fun. We would go to my grandma's or my aunt's, and we would have a big dinner. We would, if there was snow on the ground during the time, which most of the time up in Indiana there was, we would go sleigh riding. All of us kids would get along and play, and just quality family time. And then Christmas was the same. We would go, I think Christmas Eve was with my mom's side of the family, my aunt and my uncle, and there were husbands, wives, and all my cousins. And we would have a big Christmas celebration. And yes, as a kid, it was about gifts, but now, as an adult looking back, the quality priceless times with family is what I miss. And I don't get that down here. I am my own family down here right now. I try to talk a lot of them into coming down, but so far it's not worked. But the holidays just are not the same. Let's see, since 2015. And last year I'd have to go back on my other channel and look kind of around the holiday season, see how I was feeling, or so I can kind of tell by how I was talking or what I would say how I was feeling. But I don't remember dealing with this that much last year. But this year's pretty tough. And I found myself quite a few times today with tears, thinking about everything, and not one person or one thing in particular, but everything as a whole. All of the trouble going on here, my friends in chaos. I was upset today because today was Wreaths Across America, and it was a very special, very important, kind of turned into a tradition that we do. We go and lay wreaths on the military members that have passed, lay them on their graves. We say their name out loud and kind of honor them. And for whatever reason, it got that we weren't going to do it today. That something about there wasn't no wreaths, or I don't know, didn't enough wreaths. And then there's just going to do a ceremony and then lay the wreaths tomorrow, which a lot of the group wasn't going to be able to go because church. I'm not going to be able to go anyway because I have to drive Emmett to the airport. But come to find out, some fellow members went and was laying wreaths, and there's pictures of them laying the wreaths and standing there by them. So I was a little ticked, to say the least, that things got kind of twisted around, or we were misinformed, or informed, not informed. I don't know. I don't know what happened, because the person that would have been doing the telling had to go out of town to a funeral. So I have no clue. I'm just bitter that we didn't get to participate this year. And we had bought the little rockers the dates for our best to put on, and we bought several for our group and a couple of other groups. So that was money wasted because we didn't get to do it. Anyway, I'll get over it. And I could also throw you guys around, and I'm going to totally leave that in. I'm not cutting this out. I'm leaving it as is. I'm tired. My hands hurt. That's another thing. I fell the other day, and I'm hurting from that in my back and hip area. But I've noticed, and I'm trying to figure out, like, I have fibromyalgia, and I know it has been cooler here, so that accounts for a lot of the pains that I've been having, in addition to the falling. But and then I've been dealing with neuropathy again, where I feel like things are on me, and I'm just scratching or digging or constantly wiping stuff, or you see me mess with my hair because I feel like I got things all over me. And but lately my hands hurt, so they hurt. I can't touch right in here on my finger very hard at all. I can barely just rub on it because it's extremely sore and tender, and they're really tight and hard to do a fist. So I don't know if it's just arthritis or if it's rheumatoid arthritis. I have no idea what's going on. Why my hands and my joints are just not working. And I'm sorry that my hands are in the way, but as I said, my hands, they hurt, and it hurts to hold this. And I should have got the selfie stick, but I'm lazy. I'm tired, I'm lazy, I'm emotionally drained, and I'm physically drained. Gotta get up at 5:30 in the morning, and it's going on 10:30. So that's fun. Anyway, I'm gonna stop because I feel like I've done nothing but ramble and throw the phone around and all that crap. And I probably shouldn't even post this. I should probably just scratch it and put on a happy, cheerful face, and everything's fine and great. And but I'm not. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna be open. I'm gonna be honest, and know that sometimes you're sad and you're down, and I don't want to get so far down where I'm in that dark well or feeling like I'm down in a dark well again. So I don't know how I pulled myself out of that. I honestly have no clue. But I don't want to return in that dark place. So I've been reading my Bible, somewhat not real faithful, and I've been looking up little Bible quotes or scriptures, and reading those. So and sharing them, the ones that kind of strike me something that's kind of fitting for the way I'm feeling during the time. And although that helps, I need to find something else. I don't know. Maybe I need a drink. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.